All right, so another thing that I have here today is a spoon. And in our class, we talked about how many milliliters or liters would it take to fill up this part of the spoon. And you did some estimation, so we're going to find out actually how many milliliters it took to fill up that spoon. I also have some other objects here. I have a cup. This cup, we're going to see how many milliliters or liters it takes to fill up the cup. And I also brought today my big jar. I can't really bring my sink, so we're going to use this big jar. How many milliliters or liters do you think would it take to fill up this entire jar with liquid? So let's go ahead. I'm going to start with the spoon. So I'm going to move these. So I think we decided either liters or milliliters. Which one did we decide? I think everybody said milliliters. I don't think this, if I tried to take this, fill it up with water and dump it on the spoon, you guys would tell me it would all spill all over my table, then I would have a huge mess. So I'm going to take my milliliters. All right, there's one. Oh, it's not full yet. Here, let me get another one. Oh, there it is, to the line of milliliters. There's 2 milliliters. Oh, it's getting kind of full. 2 milliliters. Okay, let's see if we can fit another one. I better go slow so I don't spill it everywhere. Oh, I did spill just a little bit, but that filled it up. That is 3 milliliters. So it took 3 milliliters to fill this spoon. Now, we're going to do the same thing with, let me dump that out there. We're going to do the same thing with this cup. You guys made some good reasonable estimates on how much water it would take to fill up this cup, either liters or milliliters. If I took this water bottle and filled it up with water and poured it into the cup, what do you think would happen? Yeah, it would spill all over my table. So I don't think I'm going to be measuring with liters. I think I'm going to have to measure in milliliters. Now, that's going to take me, I think that's going to take me forever to start to try to fill up this cup if I took 1 milliliter at a time. So to help me today, I brought another tool. So even though we're going to work in milliliters, I brought another tool that I use in my kitchen. This tool is a measuring cup, and this is a liquid measuring cup. So if you can see on here, oh, maybe we can see it. It measures things in cups and milliliters. And over here on this side, to this top line right here, it says it's 250 milliliters. 250 milliliters. So I am going to use this to kind of help me fill this cup up. Because I don't want to sit here for a long time. It would take me a long time to fill up 250 milliliters with this. So I'm going to try it this way. Let's see. I'm going to get 250 milliliters in this cup. Let's see if I can do it without making a huge mess. Look at that. I'm going to set this here so you guys can see that. It's kind of right there. If I'm looking at it, it's right at 250 milliliters. Let's see how much that takes. My cup's not completely full yet. It probably could have a little bit more. I wonder how I'm going to do this. I did 250 with this tool. I have another tool because if I filled this up with 250 again and tried to pour it in there, I don't think, my estimate is that I don't think it would fit in just that little bit. So I brought another tool. My other tool is this little cup. It helps me measure too. And it measures in 10s and 20s. 10 milliliters and 20 milliliters. Some of you might have seen this kind of a cup before too. This kind of a cup came with some cough syrup. So you guys might have had to use this before. All right, so I think I can use the 20 milliliters. I'm going to try that. So we had 250, and here's 20 more. Ooh, I can do it again. So that was 120. Oh, did you know that we would have to be adding? Oh, look, I'm adding more water. We're adding, even when we're talking about measurement. Oh my goodness. There's 2 20s. Here's another 20. Oh, I'm kind of shaking. Oh, was that 3? And I think that is pretty full. So that was 250 milliliters plus 20 milliliters, 420. Ooh, there might be some multiplication there too that we can use. All right, I'm going to stop here, and I know that one took a little while.